Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss the poem The Ball Poem, which is written by John Barryman. First of all, I would give you a brief introduction. What exactly is this poem all about? This poem is a psychological study of a man's reaction at some material loss. What exactly is this? What exactly your reaction is going to be when you have lost something? जब इंसान किसी चीज़ को खो देता है तो जो उसकी जो सोच होती है, उसका जो रिएक्शन होता है वो क्या होता है? द फर्स्ट इंसिडेंट ऑफ मटेरियल लॉस गिव्स मैन अ डीप शॉक, बट बाय एंड बाय ही कम्स टू रियलाइज दैट गेन एंड लॉसेज आर पार्ट एंड पार्सल ऑफ ह्यूमन लाइफ. जब पहली बार कोई लॉस होता है तो वो तो बहुत शॉक में चला जाता है, क्योंकि बिकॉज ही हैज़ नॉट येट अंडरस्टैंड the life, what exactly life is. He doesn't know about it, because and then later on and day by day you will become quite mature. You will understand what exactly losses and gains are. These are nothing but the part and parcel of human life. So he comes to take loss as a common matter. So what I mean to say, what exactly is this poem all about? This poem is all about that what kind of reaction we are going to have over the loss of something, some material. What would be our reaction? How would we behave whenever we have lost something? पहले पहले जब कभी कोई भी चीज़ खो जाती है तो हम क्या होते हैं? बहुत ही शॉक में होते हैं. लेकिन धीरे 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 ज़िंदगी में ये बात बता देती है कि एक बात हमेशा ख्याल रखना कि लॉस हो या गेन हो, ये जो होता है ये कुछ नहीं है, ये ज़िंदगी का एक हिस्सा है. आप हमेशा ज़िंदगी में कुछ पाने की उम्मीद नहीं कर सकते. ज़िंदगी में आपको खोने की भी आदत डालनी होगी. सिर्फ जब हमें कुछ मिलता है तो हम बहुत एक्साइटेड हो जाते हैं, लेकिन जब हमसे कुछ चला गया तो हम बहुत ही उदास हो जाते हैं. तो ये जो चैप्टर जो है ये हमें इसी चीज़ के बारे में सिखाता है कि what exactly it is. First I'm going to recite this poem, then I will give you the explanation of this poem. What the boy now who has lost his ball? What is he to do? I saw it go merrily bouncing down the street, and then merrily over there it is in the water. No use to say, oh, there are other balls. An ultimate shaking grief fixes the boy as he stands rigid, trembling, staring down and all his young days into the harbor where his ball went. I would not intrude on him a dime. Another ball is worthless. Now he senses first responsibility in a world of possession. People will take balls. Ball will be lost always. Little boy, and no one buys a ball back. Money is external. He is learning well behind his desperate eyes the epistemology of loss, how to stand up, knowing what every man must one day know, and must know many days how to stand up. So what exactly is the description of this poem? A little boy was playing with his ball by the side of a harbor. He threw his ball too high and it went bouncing down the street. The boy ran after it. It fell into the water and floated away from him. The loss of the ball was a big shock to him. He kept standing at the shore, rigid and trembling. All his mind was fixed at the place where his ball had gone. जब एक बार एक छोटा सा बच्चा किससे खेल रहा था? बॉल से खेल रहा था हार्बर के साइड में. तो उसने जब अपने बॉल को बहुत ऊंचा फेंका तो वो बाउंस होते हुए स्ट्रीट से कहाँ जा गिरा? तो वो जाके आपको हार्बर में गिर गया. एंड वो क्या हो गया? तो वो बच्चा जो था वो उस बॉल के पीछे पीछे उस बॉल को पकड़ने के लिए दौड़ा. एंड नाउ इट वॉज फ्लोटिंग ओवर द सर्फेस ऑफ द वाटर. The loss of the ball was a big shock to him. He kept standing at the shore, rigid and trembling. ये लॉस उस छोटे बच्चे के लिए एक बहुत बड़ा लॉस था, क्योंकि इन द फर्स्ट टाइम लाइफ में उसने किसी लॉस को देखा था, जब कोई अपनी चीज़ उससे जुदा हो गई थी. तो वो काफ़ी देर तक वहाँ खड़ा होकर के उस बॉल को ही देख रहा था. एनी हाउ वो उस बॉल को वापस पाना चाहता था और उसका पूरा दिमाग जो था वो सिर्फ और सिर्फ उस बॉल पे था, दैट हाउ टू गेट इट बैक. द पोएट saw all this, but he did not interfere with the boy's ruminations. He did not offer him money to buy a new ball in place of the lost one. उस टाइम पे जो पोएट जो थे वो भी वहीं पे खड़े थे, वो उस छोटे बच्चे को देख रहे थे. वो चाहते तो उस छोटे बच्चे को इतना पैसा दे सकते थे ताकि वो छोटा बच्चा फिर से क्या खरीद ले, एक नई बॉल खरीद ली. लेकिन उन्होंने ऐसा नहीं किया. ऐसा क्यों नहीं किया उन्होंने? He knew that the boy was learning a valuable lesson from this incident. He was learning his first lesson of how to put up with a material loss. क्योंकि उन्हें ये बात समझ में आई कि आज इस छोटे बच्चे को अपनी ज़िंदगी का एक अहम लेसन मिला है, एक इम्पोर्टेंट लेसन मिला है, that how to deal with whenever you have lost something, some material loss, whenever there is some material loss, how exactly you have to deal with. This is the thing which you will have to learn by your own. No one else is going to teach you this. And that is, these all are the things which you will accumulate from the life and the experience of life. When you will confront the hardship of life, then there you will learn each and every aspect of life, when and how to behave. What was the lesson from your previous part? That is what you have learned from your last mistake which was made by you. And from this little incident the boy learned that thing once lost are lost forever. They can't be retrieved. It is futile to grieve over them. उसने ये भी सीखा कि जो चीज़ें एक बार खो गई है वो समझो आपसे हमेशा के लिए क्या हो चुकी है, खो चुकी है. और ये बिल्कुल ही बेवकूफ़ी वाली हरकत है कि आप उस चीज़ के लिए क्या कर रहे हो. दैट मीन्स यू आर रिपेंटिंग ओवर दोज थिंग्स विच यू हैव लॉस्ट, बिकॉज इफ इट इज़ लॉस्ट for once, it is lost forever and ever. This is the thing which you will have to accept anyhow. The only important thing is that we should have money to replace the lost thing. The lost thing, money is external. हाँ, ऐसे एक बात और भी है कि ऐसा नहीं कि जो चीज़ें हमसे खो गई हैं हम उस चीज़ों को फिर से नहीं पा सकते, हम पा सकते हैं. But for that what we need in order to buy a new one, we need money, because money is external. अगर आपके पास पैसे हैं तो आप फिर से उन चीज़ों को क्या कर सकते हो, खरीद सकते हो. बट thus the boy comes to realize that gains and losses are part and parcel of life. इस तरीके से वो छोटा बच्चा बिना without the interruption of the poet, he learned an important lesson of life, that losses and profits, gains are the part and parcel of life. ये हमारी ज़िंदगी का एक महत्वपूर्ण हिस्सा है. And not be unduly worried about them when this realization comes to the boy. He runs back to the street, leaving the ball in the water. जब वो बच्चा इन बातों को समझ गया, जब वो समझ गया इस बात को that anyhow he can't get the ball back which he has lost right now, तब वो भी क्या हो गया, that means he was satisfied and he just returned back to the street once again. देखो, what exactly was the overall summary of this poem? That overall the narrator meant to say everyone needs to understand and to learn. The important thing that we must not repent over the loss of some material thing, or like we should not be overexcited whenever you have gained something. ठीक है, मतलब in both the condition you have to be calm enough. Okay, so this was all about this chapter, the ball poem. Thank you very much. Take care of yourself.